And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wheesearch Live with me, Jay Iziah. So in today's broadcast, it is a little bit different. It's just going to be a get ready with me, but it is my birthday. Hold on, the monitor is playing. Let me stop this. That's the wrong button. 1 second. All right, there we go. We are good. I muted my monitor so you won't hear me anymore. Hey, long time no see. Amira! What's up, Amira? Welcome to the broadcast. It has been a minute. How have you been? What is going on? Okay, sorry, guys. It's also playing out of my computer in the other room. Give me 1 second. I just need to turn off that so I don't hear my voice echoing in this main speaker, and then we'll get into this broadcast. But while you guys are waiting, comment below what your favorite brands are right now. Benefit Cosmetics, Maybelline, Lancome, any of those. I want to see what your favorite brands are because I'm going to do a brand shout out in a second, and I'm going to shout out some of my favorite products right now before we get into the James Charles X Morphe review. Give me 1 second. Woo. Okay. Boom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Now I think all the technical difficulties are out the way. But if you just joined the broadcast, welcome. I'm Jay Iziah. If you've never been here before, welcome to Wheesearch Live with me, Jay Iziah. So today we're doing a get ready with me, as I previously stated, but it's a little bit different because today's my birthday and it's my golden year. A golden year means I turned 29 today on the 29th. Whew, turned 29 today. On the 29th. So this is my golden year. So today's look, I'm going to incorporate some gold tones because it's my golden year. All right. Before we get started, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Give this broadcast a thumbs up. If you're enjoying it at any time in this broadcast you enjoy, please give us a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed and you want to see all the content from Wheesearch, hit that subscribe button. But don't forget to turn on our post notifications so every time we go live, every time we post, you will know. Now let me look over to the chat and see what people have said. So we got Amira, we got Katrina in here. You had your birthday was 16. Oh yes, your birthday was 16. Amira, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. How old did you turn? Maybelline, I like Maybelline too. If you watch our most recent video on Wheesearch's YouTube channel, Courtney, one of the in-house creators or featured creators, his favorite brand is Maybelline because he likes good products that are affordable. I'm the same way. Let's see. Elf, L'Oreal, Unique. I got too many. I feel you. Happy birthday. Thank you, Cook. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Maybelline or L'Oreal. I do like L'Oreal too. You turned 15. Hey, for the 1-5. For that 1-5. Yes. Yes. I'm loving it. Well, happy birthday to you. And welcome, Cook. Welcome, Katrina. Welcome, Amira, to the broadcast. Okay, so before we get started, I want to shout out some of my favorite products right now because they have literally saved my makeup routine. The first brand that I want to shout out, and I have to shout them out, is Skindinavia. Skindinavia right here. So Skindinavia makes makeup primer sprays, setting sprays, and recovery sprays. And when I tell you they're probably the best, no, they are the best setting spray that I've ever used. Literally, I'll cake my face up, powders, foundation, eyeshadow, lips, everything, contour, highlight, and then I spray this little baby on my face and it just sets everything in place, mattifies, and it's perfect. And before I even put my makeup on, I do use their primer spray. So Skindinavia, shout out to you for making great products. Thank you. The other is the Jeffree Star Alien Palette. So the Jeffree Star Alien Palette, I just did a review for them on the Wheesearch YouTube channel. And this Jeffree Star's Cosmetics, I was the first impressions. I've never used any products by Jeffree Star. And I had the opportunity to review this palette with Wheesearch. And when I tell you, like, it's probably one of the best palettes I used. And I said used in the past tense because it's so creamy, so pigmented. Every shade acts as it should. Like you see the green in the pan, it shows up green on your lid. And I love that about an eyeshadow palette. But then something happened, guys, and you probably know what I'm getting at. Oh, I just dipped my fingers into this pan. Do y'all see that? Ew. Ew, now I have eyeshadow under my fingernails and it looks dirty. Okay, we'll just wipe it on my carpet. That's no big deal. But was the best palette until welcome to this broadcast. So today, we are going to be jumping into the James Charles x Morphe collaboration for the Unleash Your Inner Artist palette. And if you're in this broadcast right now, you probably know, but if you don't know, Wheesearch has a giveaway right now. We're giving away 2 of these palettes to 2 lucky people, and we're also giving away a $100 Sephora gift card. So if you are following us on Instagram, go to our Instagram page. It's Wheesearch. Click that link in our bio. Or if you're following me on Instagram, Jay Iziah, click the link in my bio. It will take you to the contest page, and it's very simple to enter. It takes two buttons, probably 5 minutes tops. You don't have to submit any content. You just have to give us your email, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you win. And there's other opportunities to get more entries to enhance your chances of winning, to increase, not enhance, your chances of winning. But we're jumping into this palette. So I've used this palette twice now, no, 3 times now, and every single look has looked flawless. When I say flawless, flawless. Kind of like my foundation today, you know? Flawless. And it's just like, first of all, the packaging, so cute with this like black glossy finish. I love it. Then you open it up and voila. Look at all this, babies. Look at all the babies. Like this palette is literal goals, like goals. Like if I could be a palette when I grow up, I want to be the James Charles x Morphe palette. Like, and I love eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is my favorite part of makeup. So to finally have a palette that has, how many shades are on here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 16, 32 shades. So there's 30, actually, is there more than that? 32. Yeah, oh, actually there's 42 shades. That was just quick math. It might be wrong. I do makeup, not math, okay? But 32 shades that are creamy, that are pigmented, that do what they're supposed to is in this palette. And I love eyeshadow. You can mix these colors together and it makes other colors, the blendability. It's just overall a great palette. So this is the palette we will be jumping in today, and I'll be doing a tutorial, kind of my birthday look. We're using some gold. 39 shades, yeah, there you go, see? Hi, Dawn, 39 shades. There you go, I told you, I do makeup, not math. You want those blues? The blues are popping. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Amy. Welcome to the broadcast, Amy. Welcome, Katrina, or Dawn. Welcome to the broadcast. I was waiting for you to do a video on that palette. Hey, we doing it right now. We about to get into it. Okay, so before we get started, everybody hit that thumbs up button. Please hit that thumbs up button, and let's jump into this palette. Okay, so I did do some swatches on Instagram Live, I think on Tuesday, but I'm gonna give you guys a couple of swatches. Now, the swatches, they're okay. Like, I do like how it swatches, but I don't think that a swatch gives you the actual how the product is going to perform. You literally have to put it on your eyelids, onto your eyes to really get how it's going to perform. So I'm just going to swatch a few of my favorite colors out of the palette so you guys can see. You Google 39? Okay, yeah, so 39 shades. So 39 highly pigmented, easy to blend, blendable shadows in one palette. We're just gonna have to sit back and snap. Okay. All right, so let's see. One of my favorite shades is the red shade right here. So I want to pop into that. And let's give you guys a swatch. Oh. And then I'm gonna jump into this purple shade and swatch her for you. Incredible, you need, yes. I'm telling y'all, enter the competition. I just checked it this morning, And there are quite a few entries, but we're giving away 2 palettes. So if you do all of the entries, all the things to get an entry, there's a very good chance that you may win. And then if you already have a We For Me profile, or if you don't have a We For Me profile, go into our platform, www.wheesearch.com, sign up and start entering in your makeup products. But you have until 11:59 Pacific Standard Time tonight to do so before the contest closes. The person with the most opinions entered will win $100 for a gift card, and 2 random people will win the palettes. So I just swatched a blue. Let me swatch another. The pink. Pink is like the skip color. I really like that color, so I'm gonna swatch that one. I was having some trouble with it connecting, but I was definitely message me. All right, here's the pink. And then let's get a few shimmer shades. So, let's do this very like pigmented blue. Let's swatch a gold since we'll be using a gold today. I need to, please say I have makeup wipes. Please say I have makeup wipes. Oh, I don't have any makeup wipes. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, everybody. You doing an eyeshadow tutorial? Yes, I will be doing an eyeshadow tutorial, Amira. Oh, ran into a lamp. Okay, so this will be fun. I'm completely out of makeup wipes. I do have like a cleanser that I can do to clean my face after the broadcast, but as far as my fingers, that's how pigmented this palette is. Look at my fingers. But without a makeup wipe, it's hard to get off. I'm just using a tissue, but I'm out of makeup wipes. That's fun. That's fun and fresh, as James Charles would say. You're gonna be following the tutorial. Oh, do you have the palette? You've entered a lot of your makeup old and new. Yes, Amy, come through with the opinions. All right, let's swatch a gold. Let's swatch a gold. So there's this like lighter champagne-y gold. And then there's this other like rocky, it's a little bit darker of a gold, which I really like. It's almost, I don't know, it's super creamy though, super creamy. Okay, so here we go. So I swatched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades out of the palette. And here they are. I don't know if it's showing. There we go. So we got that red shade, purple shade, blue shade, pink. Then we have this blue shimmer, gold shimmer, and then a deeper gold shimmer. But like, look at these pigments. Like, I don't know if you can get any better than that. Like, James Charles is literally breaking makeup history right now. But yes, for the swatch, come through, James. So hopefully I get to meet James Charles at BeautyCon, because I just want to give him congratulations. I just want to give him props. I've been watching him for a while. I used to follow his tutorials a lot, but as I learned, as I got deeper into makeup, that you really have to find artists or people who have similar skin types as you, similar eye looks as you, or similar eye shapes and whatnot, in order for you to like really grasp and learn. Unless you learn the technical sides of makeup, and that's how I teach technically. So I still watch James Charles and I love him to death. I think he's amazing. He's like a visionary within the makeup field, breaking records, coming out with palettes, and staying true to his brand. So shout out to James. If I see you at BeautyCon, I'm gonna give you a hug and a high five and a fist bump, because you know, I'll probably be really awkward. I'll be like, hey, James. Yeah, BeautyCon. So hopefully I get to meet him at BeautyCon. So that was kind of like a little, what was that? I was alluding to something. So I'm going to BeautyCon and I might be in the same room with James and some other influencers, but when we get closer to that time, I'll let y'all know for sure what's up. All right, let's hop into the palette. So I have my base on, I've contoured already, I've done my brows, and I've primed my lids. I'm using Benefit Cosmetics Hello Happy Foundation. I use number 12 this time. I used to use 10 and it started giving me a gray cast, so I switched to 12. And I kind of really like how this finishes. It's a velvety matte finish and it's light to medium coverage, and I like that. I primed my lids with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, and my brows were made possible by the Kiss Beauty or Joa Beauty Precision Brow Pencil in the color Black Brown. So here we go. Guys, I have a lot of energy today. I'm just really excited. I'm happy about how like my life is going and where it's going, what I'm doing. How Wheesearch is growing, which is like, I'm so happy that Wheesearch is growing because we have a brand, we have a product that literally nobody else is doing. And with our platform, with your guys' help entering in your makeup, your opinions, we're solving a world issue. Like some people just don't know what to buy in makeup. And if we can make that easier for them and also save the environment at the same time, I don't know who wouldn't do it? Who wouldn't do it? Even if you don't care about the environment. Like if you specifically don't care about the environment, your efforts with Wheesearch helps the environment. So do it. Sign up for a We For Me profile. Start finding makeup that works for you. And if you're a creator and you want to start creating, let me know. Hit me up, jay@wheesearch.com, and I got you. All right. Birthday boy. Hi, Andrea. What's up, Biffy? How you doing today? Welcome to the broadcast. Okay, I'm looking for a specific brush that should have been here. I'm pretty sure I prepped. So we will need this brush today. Ugh, I hate that I prepare for these and then I still am missing something. Like, love you in training, gotta get back to work. Love you too, have fun in training. Give us a thumbs up before you go. Okay, let me grab this brush real fast, and I promise guys, this is the last time I'm gonna get up. I think so. I think this is the last time I'm getting up. I honestly don't know where the brush I'm looking for went. It just literally disappeared. I'm really good at makeup. It's just eyeshadow, which I suck at. Okay, well, we're about to do a tutorial right now. Are you kidding me? Okay. I was like, are you kidding me? Is something else missing? All right, we're just gonna go with this other brush because I can't find the one I'm looking for. Why am I such a mess? Oh, I found it. It was in a place it shouldn't have been. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off first with a fluffy blending brush. I got this brush from Do Colors, so DOCOLORS from Amazon. It's about $10.99 for a full brush set, and I actually really like these brushes. They place shadow and blend out shadow perfectly, and they're not super expensive. So it's just a fluffy blending brush like so. Alrighty. And since we're going for a gold cut, probably some sort of like cut crease kind of look, or we could do a spotlight eye, we'll see. Let's pick a shade in this palette. So purples and golds go really well together. Browns and golds go really well together. Reds and golds and whatnot. Let's do kind of like a sunset look. So we're gonna use yellow, orange, and red, and maybe a little bit of brown, and then we'll cut out the lid with gold, and we'll see how that comes out. We're going, it says unleash your inner artist, so I'm just going into it. All right, so I'm gonna jump in first. Let's see, do I want red to yellow to orange, or yellow to orange to red? Let's start with red. So we're gonna jump into the red shade right here. And one thing about his palette, he said that it is a pressed pigment. So you want to press the shadows in the places where you want them versus blending them out first. But whatever technique works for you and your eyes, because I've used both and they performed well for me. So do what you do, okay? Do what you do. Do what you do. Let's see who's in. Hey, what's up, Nick? Welcome to the broadcast. All right, so here's what we are going to do. I'm going to start in my inner corner right here, and I'm just gonna pack this red shade in. So taking this red shade, we're going to pack the color from our inner corner to about 1/3 of the way up. And I'm just gonna use circular motions just so I don't have a line of demarcation. I learned those words from Jay Iziah. And what I've learned with this palette is if you want to use back and forth motions like windshield wiper motions, just use very, very, very light pressure and you will get that pigment. If you use too hard of pressure, then it will take the shadow away and then you'll look like you don't have pigmented shadows. But I promise you, if anybody uses this palette and they say it's not pigmented, they're a hater. They are a hater. Sounds like WeHo in the background. Hey, you already know, Nick, because after this broadcast starts my weekend vacation. So, I got to get in the mood. So those circular motions, just diffusing this out by my brow bone. So I've actually learned a couple of things with makeup in the past couple of weeks or so. So because I have hooded eyes, I have to pull my shadow up further to my brow. And when I first started makeup, I tried to focus it just on my eye shape because I would look at other people's makeup looks and I would see that they had a lot of space in between their lid, their eye and their brows, and they would just look really dramatic. But as you dive deeper into makeup, you learn things that everybody's eye shapes are not the same. Everybody that wears the same makeup look, it will look different because we have different eye shapes, we have different skin types, we have different, literally everything, different techniques of how we apply our shadow. So once I kind of got past that, my makeup looks are going to look like my makeup looks. And once I internalize that and I get it now I don't care. I'm gonna go up to my brow because that's my makeup look. It's how my makeup looks and how I want it to be, okay? All right, once you have that red place where you want it, I'm gonna go ahead and color switch my brush. So a color switch is an easy way to switch between colors without having to clean your brushes completely. And then next, I'm gonna jump into this, let's see. Let's do this dark orange shade. So this deeper orange shade, this one right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. There we go. Templates are boring. Alicia, inner artist, honey. Okay, Nick, you better preach. I know we had service today in this broadcast, but I'm here for it, okay? So I'm gonna pack this orange right over top of where that red meets and then just start blending it out a little bit. Boom. All right, and if you guys can see how that just blended so effortlessly, like that's what I'm telling you. When I say this palette is blendable, baby, it's blendable. He was not playing games with Morphe. No wonder he's been working on it for so long, because child. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So I'm gonna pack that color right where these two meet and then just blend it out using light pressure. So light pressure with this palette. You say that I'm crazy, 'cause it's true. And then at the end of this, we are gonna go back in and give back some life to all of these colors. So if you wanna go light and build it up later, that is totally okay. But I'm just getting the color, the pigment, the way that I want it right now. And I'm gonna have to go back in and touch it up in a little bit. Okay, so now that we have that red and that orange popped in like so, I'm gonna switch my colors again. You better say it. You hear the lyrics though? You say I'm crazy, 'cause I am. All right, and then this yellow color. I actually don't know where I'm gonna place the yellow color right now. Let's see, we'll make it work. All right, we're gonna jump into this yellow color, the B. Right here. Now, I always have issues with yellow. Yellow just does not pop up well on deeper skin complexions. So I have not used this yellow yet, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see how I feel about it. Come on, give me my life. Give me my absolute life. Okay, I see you, yellow. Somewhat. Oh, hold on. We're gonna have to pack her. We're gonna pack her. We're gonna have to pack her. Nah. So like, okay, so what I find about yellows, and this one is doing exactly what all yellows do for me, is as soon as I put them on my lid, like they show up a little bit, then they just kind of just fade out. As you try to blend them out, as you try to work with them, it just fades out. Even with me packing this in, I'm not getting the results I wanted. It's there, but it's not really there, if you feel me. So I think I'm going to retire the yellow. Let me just give it a little bit more tries. Let me just build it up some. No. I'm still on the search for a pigmented yellow. I'm gonna give it another try though, not in this broadcast. We're gonna switch to something else. Okay, so we did a red to orange and we have this yellow on the end, but I'm about to cover that up. So let's jump in with, let's do a purple. Let's do a purple. So I used this dark purple yesterday, so I'm gonna jump into this lighter purple, this one right here. And let's see if she can give me some life. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is creamy. Okay, purple. I like this one. This one's creamy and it showed up. I thought it wasn't gonna really pop or anything like that, but she's here. All right, so I'm gonna take this from like right around my brow bone and I'm just gonna pack the color down to my lash line, like so. And then I'm going to buff that color into my crease, keeping it below these other colors. Nick, have you used the yellow yet in the palette? I think I saw, you sent me a look with the yellow in it and it looked nice on you. I'm gonna take that deeper purple and I'm just gonna pop it right here in my outer V area, and just pack her and then buff it into my crease. So I just switched to that darker purple, but I'm keeping it focused to my outer C and then just buffing it into my, focusing it below those other two colors, like so. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit more of that darker color and then pop that in. Here, give me 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. You're using the yellow? Oh, how's it showing up, Amira? Is it showing up for you? All right, so popping that right in here, just deepening out that with that purple, and then buffing it into that crease. And then pulling it into my lash line, like so. Okay. So now I want to go back into, yeah, it showed up on you. Yeah, I think it's just yellows and deeper skin tones. Even the crayon case, what is it called? The crayon case, the box of crayons palette. Like that palette, I've seen it advertised on a lot of deeper skin complexions, and they use the yellow. Maybe I just need somebody to teach me how to use yellows, because when I use them, they do not pop. Every single palette I've used the yellow in does not pop for me. All right, I'm going back into that lighter yellow shade after we deepened out our outer C, and I'm just going to just give some life to it. All right, so we're starting to get a look. This is starting to look, honey. It's starting to look like something. All right. So I'm gonna clean my brush off, and then we're gonna go back in. I'm gonna finish this eye, and then I'm gonna do this eye afterwards. I just want to focus on this just to make sure we don't have any issues like the yellows. Yeah, I've used the yellow a few times. I have to pack it like 3 times, but it's so worth it. See, I mean, I guess maybe like you have to pack it and pack it and then blend it out, or just pack it and leave it. Because as soon as I start blending out yellows, it's gone. All right, I'm going back into all the colors I used before, so that red and the orange, and I'm just gonna bring back those colors. And then orange. All right. So don't worry about how deep and dark this is, because we're about to cut our crease, and that's going to get rid of that as soon as we cut our crease. So now that we have the base of the eye look pretty much done, we're going to have to clean up a little bit here and bring it down to the lash line, but we got this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some concealer. There's a specific concealer brush that I want to use. Hopefully I can find it. should be in here. Okay, we're just gonna move on. I pack it and leave it. I try not to blend it hardly at all. I want a creamy yellow. Like, I want a creamy yellow that you can blend out. But I guess maybe I should try it again, but pack it, but maybe not in this eye look. If I'm doing it like on the lid or something, I think that would be a lot easier to pack. All right, so I'm gonna take a Morphe 167 brush, which is a packing brush like so. And I'm gonna take that LA Girl Pro Conceal. So LA Girl Pro Concealer, like so. We're gonna squeeze some of her out, like that. And then we're just going to put it at our lash line. So starting from our inner corner, I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna put it kind of on my lash line like so. And then I'm just gonna look up like this, boom. And then now I have the line or the guide for my cut crease. So I'm gonna take this packing brush and starting at the top of the line, I'm going to pull the product downward onto the lid. So that's gonna give you that crisp line. Just make sure you pull it downward and not upward. And just take your time. If you haven't done cut creases a lot, you're gonna wanna take your time with this to really get that cut crease line the way you want it to look. All right, this is me taking my time. And then right where that purple meets, I'm just gonna pack the concealer down like this and just pack it into place all over the lid. And it looks like our playlist ran out, so I'm gonna have to go reset that in a second. Okay, and then where this cut crease meets the purple, I'm just gonna tap my finger over top of it like so. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna diffuse it out and kind of mix it with that purple, which is gonna help us in a second. All right, so once you have your cut crease all defined like so and to your liking, before it completely dries down, I want to pack on the next color. So I said I wanted to use gold because it's my golden year. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So using another 167 brush, or you can clean this brush off depending how much time you got, you know. Let's pop into this this gold right here. So this is like a deeper gold tone. And I'm just going to pack that on my brush. And then I'm just going to place this on this concealer. So because the concealer is wet, it's going to grab that shimmer shade and it's going to make it pop a little bit more. Come through, shimmers. Whoo, James, what are you doing to my heart? I'm over here palpitating. Oh, the shimmer. I can marry this palette, I swear. And I'm gonna get a little bit more, and we're gonna pack her on, getting really close to that line, just being very precise. And then right here on the ends, I'm just gonna flick out the shade like so. All right, so once you have that shimmer on your lid, we need to go back and finish out the eye. So we're gonna go in with our fluffy blending brush and we're gonna go into that deeper purple on the palette. So the deeper purple is right here. So go into that with your fluffy blending brush, and right at the bottom of the lash line is where you want to start. So start packing that color and pulling it back and filling out that as you go. And then we're gonna buff that up a little bit like so. And just pull that shade back. in that lash line like so. And this is gonna help you get a nice blend into your crease for that cut crease to really shine through and have its moment, okay? And boom, we got a cut crease. Come on, honey. We ain't playing with him today. We ain't playing. James is not playing. This palette's not playing. I'm not playing. Nick's not playing. Amira's not playing. Dawn and Katrina ain't playing. Nobody at Wheesearch is playing with this palette, okay? Ooh. Yes. All right. All right, so give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to change the music, put another playlist on, and then we're going to finish out this eye, finish out this look, and then finish out this broadcast.
Connected to Bluetooth. Wanna shake that ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All I need are signs.
Okay, and we're back. So if you were following this tutorial, Amira, are you using the James Charles palette or are you using similar colors? Get it right. All right, here we go. Clean this up. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this eye over here as we just talk and we chat. We just have a good time. So how many people in the chat right now have signed up with Wheesearch? You have a Wheesearch account. And if you use the website, like, what are your thoughts? Is there any features that you would like to see that you don't currently see on our site? Is there anything that would help you find makeup better? We would love feedback. We would love to improve our site. We'd like to improve our user experience. So any suggestions, any feedback is greatly appreciated. Similar colors and it's going well. Thanks for the tutorial. Oh, I'm glad. You're gonna have to send me a picture on Instagram, please. Please send me a picture on Instagram, Amir, of your finished look. Then let it out tonight. Oh, I do, and it's good. I got makeup you guys don't even list on your site. Well, you can upload your own music. I mean, your own music. What is this? If you have makeup, if it's from Ulta, so actually Ulta doesn't work right now, but if it's from Sephora, Amazon, you can upload it into our site yourself. So there's an add product button, and a lot of the products you can find on Amazon. But there's an add product button. You just click add product, you choose the category you want it in, and then you can paste that link, and then you can give your opinion about that product. We are currently working on adding more brands and more websites and more products in there. So that's why it's super important for us. That's why we're asking everybody to add so many products in, and we're having competitions with Weopinions, because the more products we have in the site, the more people we can help. So Katrina, if there's ever, you don't have Insta, send it to, I don't know. What do you have, Amira? You can send it to me on I'll go check for you. Yeah, I have unique stuff, the only eyelash fiber stuff. Okay, so Katrina, if you don't mind, if you get a chance, I'll message you too. If you can send me the names of the products, then I can get them uploaded into our site so that way you can give your opinion on them. Okay, so now that I have that purple all blended in like so, I'm gonna take that deeper purple and we're gonna do the same thing we did on this side and just deepen out our outer C. So just packing that color here, pulling it into the lash line. And blending it upward into that crease. But focusing it lower than those other colors. And for this is when you have to kind of switch brushes or find brushes that work for your eye. I found a fluffy blending brush that is small enough for me to manipulate it into the areas I want, but also big enough for me to use it in bigger areas of my eye like I've been doing. So brushes are super important. Like I swear makeup is like one thing like where you will never stop learning because there's always a different way to do something. There's always an easier way. There's a difficult way. Like there's just so many different techniques, so many different looks that you can do, so many color combinations. It's like one of the things you can literally do forever. I mean, look at the OGs on YouTube, like Nikki Tutorials and Jeffree Star, James Charles, Manny MUA. Like they're still bringing us new, fresh, fun content. You try, and it wouldn't let you, or it would let you? This is valuable information, so thank you so much, Katrina. Like you tried using a Amazon link and it didn't work? Yeah, the add product thing? Okay, thank you so much for telling me that. I will look into that. The Amazon link should work. But you have to choose a category, paste the link, and then hit go, and then it just auto-populates below the link. So you have to scroll down. I almost said scroll, really weird. All right, I'm gonna go back in and give back the color to all of these shades that we previously used. So I'm going in with the red first. You tried twice and gave up? Okay. Thank you so much, Katrina. I appreciate your feedback. I will definitely look into that. I'll get on our dev team, our development team, to make sure there's no issues with Amazon links right now. So bringing back that orange. And then bringing back the purple. Okay, so now that we have our outer C, outer V deepened, we have those colors back. Now we need to cut our crease. So we're gonna do that same technique we used on this eye. 2 different Amazon links too. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. I'll definitely look into that. All right, and we got that crease. Long. All right, I'm just gonna pack the concealer in place. And then with my finger over top of this line, I'm just gonna pack down to kind of diffuse out the concealer and blend it in with that purple color because this will help us in a little bit. All right, and while it's still wet, we want to jump in and put that gold color on top. Ooh, ooh, look at that gold. I just want to stare at the shimmer forever. Like, James, 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 James. James, if I wasn't taken, we'd get married. Well, maybe to the palette. But I'm going into that deeper purple. And we're just going to start at that lower lash line and pack that color in there like so. And voila. Come on, dramatic cut crease, colorful cut. All right. All right, so then we want to add an inner corner highlight. We want to do our lower lash line. And we got about 8 minutes left until this broadcast is over. So I do want to like at least finish out the eye look somewhat. And then if you want to see the final look with lashes and like all that, I probably will post something on my Insta later this evening today after I finish out this look. But all we have to do next is I want to clean up this snatchery right here. So all I'm going to do that is I'm going to take some Coty Airspun powder. And I'm going to take I forget what the name of these brushes are. I think they're called shader brushes, but they're like flat top brushes like that. And I'll send to you on like, okay, thank you, Amira. All right, and then you're going to dip into that powder like so. And just get some powder on. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up this line a little bit because I want it a little bit sharper. So I'm just going to take that powder and then press that against where I want it to be sharper, like so. And this side's good, but I'm going to clean it up just a little bit. Girl, you should need a name tag. Oh, girl. Oh. Girl, yeah, you should wear a name tag. Come on. I'm about to get into the song. Hey, Jay. Hi, Milani. What's up, Milani? Welcome to the broadcast. I'm so glad you could make it. How you doing? How has your day been so far? Okay. So now that we have that there, I'm going to go ahead and clean it away. It only takes about a second or so when you use that powder trick to clean up your line. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush that away. Boom. Sing it. Yes. All right, so we're going to take that darker purple shade in the palette, this shade right here. Good and good. Thank you again for putting me on. I can't wait to start. I know I cannot wait for you to start either. So everybody, Milani Maria right there that's chatting, she is about to be a new featured creator with Wheesearch. And if you have not checked out her content, like go to her Instagram page, Milani Maria, and like go show her some love because she is honestly goals, like a true makeup artist. And I'm just gonna pack this in my lash line and really deepen out that outer V area to connect all of these colors. Girl, you should wear you. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, now that I have the purple in place, I'm gonna clean off my brush and I'm gonna go in with that red. Well, actually the orange first, and we're gonna pop that orange right next to that purple. And then the next color next to that is gonna be the red. This ain't no super in love. Makes your eyes pop. Hey, thank you. That's what we're going for. We're going for popping. If we ain't popping, what we doing? You know what's so funny, Dick? I don't even know where these accents come from. Like when I live stream, like they just come out of nowhere. Like if we ain't popping, what we doing then? Because I mean, we ain't just doing this for fun. We doing this to pop, okay? We doing this to pop, to teach, save the environment, girl. See, and then I just went into a tangent. I'm done. That's the James Charles palette I need to get. Yes, Milani. Sign up for the competition. You have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern or Pacific time tonight, and you can win one. The palette is literally goals. Like it's bomb. I think like before this palette, the Jeffree Star Alien palette came out, and I talked about this in the beginning of the broadcast. So this was probably the best palette that I had used as far as how creamy, consistent, pigmented the shadows were. And then I got my hands on the James Charles palette, and the Alien palette is still in my top 5, but the James Charles is my #1 right now. It's just they're all consistent shadows, and that's my thing about shadow palettes. It's like you shouldn't get a 16 shade shadow palette and then 4 of them are pigmented and the other ones are trash. Like that's a waste of money. Wait, how? Go to Wheesearch's Instagram, click the link in the bio, or you can go to my Instagram. I have the link in my bio as well. Just click on that link, and all the instructions are on that page. To enter, you just have to do 2 tasks. That's give us your email, which we already have. But to enter the contest, you'll enter in your email address, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you're entered. And then there's additional tasks that you can do to gain more entries to increase your chances of winning. All right. So now that we have that lower lash line, or our lower lash line done with the color, I just want to give an inner corner highlight just to draw attention to the center of our face. So I'm going to use this cute little brush, if she will let me. So it's like a pencil brush. And I'm going to pop into this lighter gold shade on the palette. So this lighter gold shade right here. I don't know if you guys can see it because of my studio lightings. Thanks, you're welcome, no problem. And then I'm just gonna pop this in my inner corner. Like so. But wow, we finished the tutorial exactly at 4 o'clock on the dot, which is 4 o'clock for me on the dot, which is super dope. But this is the final look, minus the lashes and liner and all that other stuff, but the final eyeshadow look. So we have used the red into the orange, and we were going to do yellow, but the yellow didn't perform the way I wanted it to. So we switched it over to the lighter purple, and then we deepened it out with that darker purple in our outer V area, cut our crease with the gold color, and here we are. So this is a live tutorial / swatches and review of the Morphe X James Charles palette. And honestly, in my opinion, I think this is probably one of the best palettes that have came out. Of course, I have not used every eyeshadow palette, so it's kind of a biased opinion. It's just what's in my collection. And I mean, my collection's I got a whole wall full right here that y'all can't see, full of makeup. So, you know, I know what I'm doing a little bit or whatever. But the James Charles, I highly recommend this. I think Nick has the palette too, and he's on the Wheesearch team. He would recommend this palette. Hayden is on our team, and he did a review for us. It's on our YouTube channel, and he recommends this palette. And if you look at all of the reviews, all of the tutorials on there, everybody is living for this James Charles X Morphe collab because it is literally bomb. It's goals. But everybody, I want to say thank you so much for coming out to my birthday broadcast. And we just got into this Morphe James Charles palette. And now I'm about to finish out this look, take some pictures, you know, post an Instagram photo, and then turn up for the birthday. Hey, turn up for the birthday. Hey, turn up for the birthday. Hey. So everybody, thank you so much for coming out. I'm Jay Iziah. All of my social media information will be in the description below after I end the broadcast. I'll go add all my stuff in there. I just forgot about that. But all of my social media information will be in the description below. You can find me Instagram, Jay Iziah, JayIziah. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this broadcast, turn on our post notifications, and share the broadcast so everybody can see who Wheesearch is. And if you haven't gone to www.wheesearch.com, you're missing out. You're missing out. You better go make a We For Me profile and start finding makeup that works for you. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you so much, Nick. I'll show it to you on okay, Amir, thank you so much. Bye, Milani. Bye, Katrina. Who else is here? Dawn. Anybody else that's in the room? I love you guys so much. Stay positive. Stay beautiful. Peace.